If you don't know us or you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so, because this will help us get our word out to everybody about what we're doing and what we're all about. So you've probably realized from the headings and the thumbnail that we are going into some renovations for the shop. So I've been trying to do this for a while. Me and Katrina thought it was about time we gave the shop a bit of a new look. So we are going to start with the inside. We were trying to see if we could close for a week until everything, so we could do everything in one go. But we've decided that we could probably do it step by step and still achieve the outcome without letting our clientele down by closing for a whole week. Because we know we've got some fish fanatics out there, I'm sure they're watching this, that are really keen fish people and love their fish and come in here sometimes on a daily. So look forward to showing you guys what we're starting, what we're doing, and hopefully I can show you a bit of a plan of what's going to happen. So I'll take you guys inside now. Before I go inside, we will eventually change the front signage, because as you guys can see, it's getting a bit worn out, and there's a lot of empty real estate there we can use up. So our trading hours will stay the same while we're doing the renos, and it'll probably happen weekly over the couple of weeks. So we're going to do it over the next few weeks sort of thing. We were going to plan on doing it the last week of February and closing for a whole week. We still might close for a day or two. We're not 100% sure, but we're going to try and keep it open. Now, the reason for it and why we were going to close for a whole week is because nothing in this store, besides our display tanks, but nothing in this store is staying. So everything is changing. So when I mean everything, I mean from our counter will be changing. So the design of it, all our shelving will change. Our plant tanks are going to move from there, and we're getting new stands built and new tanks done for them as well. All of our racking and shelving, everything here will change. So all your fluval, as good as it looks here, we're going to park this one down and we're going to pop it all together, so everything is together. So instead of you guys going, where's the fluval heaters? Well, they're all going to be in the heater section. Where's the Oazi filters? Well, they're all going to be in the filter section, rather than just having a separate section for a few brands and then all the others put together. So making it fair that way. All our food will change. So all along this wall, if you guys know it, all along this wall here will be, from start to finish, will be plant tanks. You can see behind me now, we've already started. This is where we're going to start today. So this is the aisle we're starting on today, and it's going to take out this aisle. So most of this product will end up being on the other side. All this Seachem, Fritz brand, API, Dimax, all your foods and stuff are going to be along this wall. All our displays are moving as well, so all our displays will be moving into where our old, where our rock and wood was. You can actually see some of the tanks have already been shifted there. That's not their permanent position, but we just needed it to do the shelving over that side. So all of this area is going to be display. And what we're going to do, you've probably noticed if you've been in the shop of late, we're continuing the rock and wood all the way down to the end this time, and we're actually going to extend it all the way through this gravel aisle as well. So there's going to be two sections of dryscape, or hardscape should I say, for all your plant needs and stuff like that. We're going to try and keep all our fertilizers and stuff over with our plants on the other wall. So there's going to be a lot of turnaround. All of these are going. And the big one, the fish tanks. So, like I said, everything's changing over. So we got brand new tanks coming, which will help us in the maintenance side. I'll go a little bit more into that a bit later on. As you probably already seen, there was 3 bays here. One on that side and one on this side. And they've actually been moved over here for the time being. So what we're actually doing here is, I don't know if you guys know this part of the shop, but the wall, there's a wall going in here that's going to cut straight across. Now I'm very excited about this part because this part means that all this area is going to be secluded and blocked off. And what that's going to do is that's going to give me the opportunity to start doing some tutorial videos and stuff to put here on Facebook and on our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. So we're going to be doing pictorials and videos and stuff like that, all about starting a new aquarium, how to plant your plants, how to cultivate, how to maintain or do the small things that we always thought, I'm not 100% sure on that. And there's going to be some content for beginners all the way through to your gurus, so to speak. I am definitely not a guru, so don't say that. And at the end of the day, all these guys are changing. And the reason why we're changing the tanks is we're going to try and make them more user-friendly for us and easier for us to maintain. Not only that, we're also going to change the design and layout. The layout is actually going to run vertically with the shop. So instead of having this aisle that cuts across this way in the middle, they're all going to be going straight down to the front counter. Not only this, we've currently got about 200 divisions. Yeah, 200 divisions. That's a lot of divisions. That's a lot of fish. But with this new layout, we're actually going to have 363 divisions. So that's massive. So with 363 divisions, we can do a lot more. We can keep our fish safer by doing species-specific tanks, but we can also increase the amount of species that we have. This will give us, definitely without checking my details, but probably the biggest range of a freshwater aquarium fish this side of Brisbane. It's the south side, easy. I know there's a few on the north side that have a fair few tanks. Not sure how many species they have, but I guess I could always find out and see where we're at. But we are going to have over 363 species of fish. And why I say over is because a lot of people count their shrimp, their fighters, and all that as well. We are going to do new racks for them as well. So currently we got them looking like this, right? In our little tanks and our cup scenario, and our shrimp, if you've been in here, you've noticed has moved and it's situated here. We're going to do this one in a sump system, so that way the shrimp are a lot more, the water is a lot more stable, which we all know shrimp can be a little bit funny that way. So they're going to all be a lot more stable. The actual aquariums are going to have blue backing on them still like we had before, and the same sort of lighting. That's the only thing we're keeping out of these. But they're also going to have a drain hole. So what it is, it's going to make our lives a little bit easier by putting an automatic drain. So we'll be able to do our 50% water change every fortnight just by turning a switch. Now I say every fortnight because we don't do a 50% every week. We do a 25% one week and we do a 50% the other week. So we still do it weekly. This bad boy is what's going to be plumbed into each one of them. So that's going to go, this here is going to be on the base of the aquarium, and all this is going to be under the aquarium. So it's pretty much going to be sitting like so, and towards the back of the aquarium, and I'm going to plumb them in. So the point is we can just flip the switch and do our 50% water change. On our 25s though, we're not going to be using the system, we're going to be using the gravel vac. So like we recommend to everybody, a good gravel vac at least once a fortnight is required for your aquarium to keep and maintain it healthy and, you know, looking crystal clear and beautiful like the ones we normally have on display. So we get that question a lot, and we'll go into more details when we're doing the videos and the more YouTubing once all this is finished, in how we keep our aquariums so crystal clear compared to other tanks that we've seen in the past. So if your tank isn't as crystal clear as ours, I promise you that in the videos to come, we will be doing more of that as well. All right, so pretty much I've done the layout for you, and I've shown you where everything is, and some people are like, oh man, that was crazy. The camera's going everywhere, I can't really make ends meet. So what I'm gonna do is I've actually got a printout of what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna flip it over, flip the phone around for the second, and I'll just get this ready. So this is what the layout's gonna be like. So this is our front door here. You probably all know that we've got a little warehouse there, but this is our front door here. And we're gonna come through. New counter will be a straight one rather than curving around the side. We'll be able to access through here. All our displays will be in this end, all our dry stock, and then all our aquariums. Our little YouTube room, and in here, which I probably haven't shown you many people in the past, but that room there we generally keep for quarantine side, because sometimes we don't import from overseas, so it's not technically a quarantine room that's registered and all the rest of it. But what it is, sometimes we can get stock from different suppliers, and sometimes stock can be weak, or sometimes stock can be not so robust, that we need to make sure that they're okay before we sell them to our clientele, which is you guys. So in order for us to make sure that we do the best we can to give you the best quality fish that we can supply, is we're trying to hold more stock out the back to be able to hold it for you guys, so that make sure everything's okay before it comes out into the sales side of things. It will be hard. There will be times where we're going to have to go straight out, but it is going to help a lot in regards to that. So hopefully that will help there. And like you all know, our prices fluctuate. Now, our prices fluctuate because fish do not stay the same price through our wholesalers. They just don't. Our wholesalers, even our breeders, supply demand is a big factor, but you'll find that they're purchasing it at different times, which also indicates that they're probably paying different prices due to the Australian dollar. So their prices fluctuate. So why shouldn't ours? So instead of, for example, being able to sell a fish for $10, if we get it cheaper and we can sell it for $5, then we will. We're not that company that tries and just sells it at full price all the time. Now, some of the box stores may just have standard pricing, and that's fine, and sometimes they win and sometimes they're probably losing. But we are a family-based business. It's run by myself, my wife, and our staff. That is the whole team. There's no media, social media group. There's no admin. There's none of the stuff that comes corporate. There's no one back of the scene that you guys don't know about. If you guys know me and Katrina, and you know all our staff, you know everybody that works here, besides our accountant. But he doesn't actually work here. He has his own shop. But just wanted to let you know, so you guys know that we're not some big corporate business or people that are trying to go big. We're realistically the family-owned business that's trying to do the best we possibly can to supply you guys the best quality fish and the best quality advice with no extra price. So I don't know if you guys remember this, but on our previous store, that was our slogan, quality advice, no extra price. And the reason for it is because when things got cheaper, we went cheaper with it. When things got more expensive, we had to put the price up. Yes, we'd get the odd people go, oh, they were only this much the other week. They were only $5 last week. Why are they $10 this week? Well, in order for us to be able to fluctuate, we have to fluctuate either way. We can't just fluctuate in a negative. And what that does is I've found that that's given us the formula to be able to do a lot more. So it's been able to keep everybody happy, including us, and then we can then invest more into the business to then give back to our clientele, such as yourselves. So I've pretty much run through everything, and I hope you guys understand that when you guys are coming in, there is going to be a lot of chaos in the sense that there's going to be walkways and stuff with a lot of stock roaming around. I want you all to be careful. There will be some signs and stuff, coming off and on. There'll be exposed gas bottles, which we will make sure we keep safe. There's going to be some products and stands and shelving around the place. Now, it's not going to always be like this because, again, we're not trying to do it all in one hit because we are staying open and we need to focus on our customers as well. So whenever I can, me and my wife Katrina are going to start doing, bit by bit what we can, so that way we don't have to shut. Our staff are also helping us, but they will be here to help you guys as well. So if you guys need help, they will help you. Obviously, you'll notice I'm not in uniform because today is one of the days that I will be at work, having a day off and sorting out this aisle here that I'm walking through now. So please keep that in mind, that anything you need, whether it's under construction or not, if you need something, we're happy to grab it for you. If you can't find it, we're happy to help. But we are also trying to do this while we're still open. So please take care while being in the store. All right, I think I've babbled on enough for this live video, and I hope you guys understand what we're doing, and it's no big surprise to you, but we are going to try and make this store better for everybody and make it a bit more simpler with adding a lot more stock and options for you guys as well. So like I said, massive options in the fish area, and massive options in the dry goods. We're going to have a lot more capability to hold a lot more stock, which gives us those, oh, have you got this? Sorry, we don't stock that one. Well, it gives us that opportunity to be able to put it in. I'm not saying we're going to have everything, but we will definitely try and increase the amount of options we've got to give you guys. All right, well, I want to say thank you guys for watching, and please, if you haven't, like and subscribe down the bottom, and we will hopefully talk to you soon. Come in store, we're happy to help and happy to have a chat. But if we like to work and talk. So if you're, please don't think I'm being rude, but while I'm out of uniform, I'm going to try and get this stuff done so we can all have a better shot to be in. Thank you very much, guys, and have a great day.